Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, I have the wheel up. We're going to be spinning the wheel today so that Matty can play his graphic that he likes to have up. He should be here anytime. I'm going to take the wheel down. There we go. Anyway, hi, everybody. Oh, goodness. Is it finally Friday? Is it? What's in your cup? Let me know. I'm going to get to the comments right now. Let's see. Hi, Raquel, Sam, Brianne, Dex. Hi, Dex. Hi, everybody. We'll let some people come in. We're going to do a couple different things today. We do have the Friday poll. I already went in to Survey Monkey and put my my answer in. So please go ahead and click on the survey, which Maddie should have put in the description, and do the poll. It's kind of a long thing. I have to kind of tease him about having to read a book to do the poll. Marianne, apple juice chilled. Marianne, let me tell you, we are like at the same whatever. Today, I drink apple juice like once a year, like when it's autumn. Oh, I got my apple juice. There we go. But today I got great apple juice. I mean, the really good stuff. And I had two of those, bottles that you could buy, the small bottles, two with ice. It was like heavenly. Uh Raquel, I have water tonight. I have my water. I try to drink mostly water. Lemonade for Carlos. Hi, Carlos. And Dex, you say bad storm, power flickers on and off, but all smiles on my end. Oh my goodness. I wish it would rain here. San Diego had a storm. Was it in San Diego? It was out in the mountains. And I was like, oh, come on. Come on. Usually, though, in August, we'll have a downpour that we go, yay, rain. And it is fun sometimes, isn't it? What do you guys like to do when you have like a stormy day and rain? And I think I know what Carlos does, the horror movies. I'm the same way, but I like the black and white sci-fi, UFO, giant crab, those kind of movies. I love it. But Carlos, I just watched what is the spirit store? The one the you guys, the it's a scary movie. The kids get locked in a spirit store. Is it called Spirit Store? I don't remember it. But I know I came across it. I clicked on it and I just watched the whole thing. So, I mean, they were in the spirit store. And how many people like to go there just to play, just to step on those things and have the monster go out? I'm doing that all the time. I love it. So, anyway, I was watching that. So, I love to watch those movies. When my son was little, we would watch The Goonies. Love The Goonies. And whenever it rained, that was a lot of fun. So, do Friday poll. Let me know what's in your cup. Share the show. Let me go over. If anybody's new, let us know. If it's your birthday, let us know. If you have a yes or no question, put it in. Yeah, I have a yes or no question and what it is. Maddie will, go ahead and do that with his pendulum. And thank you for liking and subscribing, Josh. And everybody post your questions. And then if as the hour goes by, repost them if we didn't get to. It's really hard for us to back up. And we do try to go back and look for people. It's randomly selected, but just post it. You get a little edge on the others if you post it, again later on. Okay, let's go over the rules. You need to be 18 or older to get a reading. Readings are for entertainment only. Please read our description. It gives you all the legalese stuff. By participating, you are letting your comments be public, and also when we select it, it's public. So no proper names if you're talking about somebody else. It will be, it can say person of interest, an ex, a relative, whatever, but don't put a name, because if you do, we can't put it up. Matty should be here anytime. Let's see. No health, including pregnancy, no legal. We're not going to give any legal advice out. And so please don't do that. Please like and subscribe like Josh did, and to Matty Tarot, and that's scrolling down there. Matty Tarot on YouTube. We want to get his viewership up. There's so many more things you can do once you get a certain amount of subscribers. So Matty could use that. And there he is. Hello.
Hey.
Let me go ahead. I'm saying hi to everybody and what's in your cup. And we are going to spin the wheel. I got the wheel ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
Fluid Friday.
yes. And I already did the poll. I went on Survey Monkey before. So thank you for writing the book. How much do I have to read?
Did you read it to everyone?
No, I don't have it up. I did this before, about a half hour ago. I went on and did it.
Oh, I see.
told
Okay.
you to go there, go to Survey Monkey, and the link should be in our description right at the top. And it's such a good poll. And we have
I'm excited.
No, we have a need to know.
I'm excited. So, okay. All right. So, first of all, happy Fluid Friday. What's in your cup, guys? What have people been saying? Let's see.
Water.
What's in your cup?
Apple
Marianne
juice.
Ryan has apple juice chilled. Nice. Raquel is drinking ice water. Carlos says lemonade. Kelly Bailey, Pepsi. Let's see. Grape juice.
Oh, I like grape
juice. There's like a fly in my area. Hold on. So is K.E. Dem grape juice in the 1 quart glass bottle? Oh, that's not what Marianne's drinking. Apple juice, but she's asking something about. I don't know what K.E. Dem grape juice is.
I think that's the name of the brand name, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, probably. Dr. Pepper. Okay. You know what? I only like 2 sodas, and it's Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola. That's it.
Dr. Pepper tastes like medicine.
Really?
I don't like it.
Kim Becker says Cheerwine, a Southern soda.
Oh, I want to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. All right. I have water. And then a fruit punch pouch drink. I can't say the name brand, so. Or I can't show it.
The island of Capri is a pretty place.
And it's very sunny.
Oh. Oh, we're so good. Josh has a cola. I think if they say it, we can say what they have. So it's okay.
If they say it, we can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got Pepsi. We're making up our rules anyway. Guess what? I have to do that. So I had published number 1, Mirabelle Milton and the Button Fairies, the Moonstone Buttons published.
Okay.
Then I had just did Mirabelle Milton and the Sewing Factory. And I just published, now this is the proof, but it's out for sale, the Halloween book.
Hey.
Halloween Hijinks, Mirabelle Milton. That I just ordered my copy, so I won't have the proof thing across. I'm so excited. So fun. And Mirabelle 4, which is a mermaid book and a really neat twist on a treasure hunt, is ready to go in and have a print made so we could look at it before we publish it. So hopefully next week they'll all be done. So excited.
I love that. That's very exciting.
Can I tell you about spinning the wheel?
Yes.
Okay, I have an idea. So I put oracle cards down, the Witch's Tarot, the Witch's Wisdom. Oh, sorry, Witch's Wisdom. And you can't see them, but I put them down and they all have a color. There's 5 cards and there's 5 colors and there's 5 colors repeats on the wheel. So when we, if you know, I thought maybe we could do a countdown, and the last comment on our thread will get a spin, and we can spin 5 times tonight.
What do you mean a countdown in the last? What do you? So
You
explain
know,
to.
we have a 30-second countdown, but
Mm-hmm.
we can, if anybody wants to have a, you know, like they can have a reading, but if they want to have an oracle card at some point, and want us to spin the wheel, we can just count down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the last comment that we have, that person gets a spin.
Oh, okay.
Does that work?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I see. I
Well, we
see.
can say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that last person will get. I'll spin it. I'll get the coordinating oracle card, and there's their message. And as always, the other side, we want that to resonate and be valid for someone if they get a card. All right, there we go.
All right. All right, you guys, we're going to do our Friday Feuds poll. So, if you haven't already, click the link in the description. It's at the very top of the description. It says participate in our Friday Feuds poll. Click that. It'll take you to SurveyMonkey. And I'm going to read to you the poll. It's a little different this week. So, this is a hypothetical situation. So, get into your imagination and get yourself into actually thinking as if this were really happening. Okay? So, here we go. You had a regular day and you went to bed as you normally do, but when you wake up the next morning, something feels different. At first, you can't tell what it is. You just know something is off. You check your phone and see that the date says it's 2027. You laugh and are just a little confused, but you think your phone is glitching or something. You don't have any new messages or missed calls, no new notifications whatsoever. So you get on social media. You find that everything appears as normal as any other day. Friends are posting, people are commenting, and the news is just as ridiculous and depressing as it always is. But one thing stands out to you. Everything is dated like it's 2024. The internet seems fully functional, bustling with activity, so now you are sure that your phone is just acting up. But something still feels wrong and you can't quite put your finger on it. So you get out of bed and you start your day, but the usual sounds of the world, like birds chirping, cars passing, and people out and about, are absent. You step outside and you realize the streets are completely empty. There are no people. You stand there for a while and you don't even see any birds in the sky. You peek over the neighbor's fence and search for their dog, Bella, that they keep outside, and you don't see her either. You call her name, and she always comes to you because you give her treats and you pet her, but still nothing. You're starting to get really worried, confused and desperate for anything to make sense. You examine the ground for bugs or anything that's alive. You examine tree branches and leaves. You examine bushes and the dirt, but you don't find one single bug or insect. You continue down the street and still nothing. You ring some doorbells, no answer, every house. You become bold and determined to prove the troublesome thought growing in your mind wrong. So you begin to enter other people's houses only to find the same thing each time. Nobody. No people, no animals, nothing at all. But then you see a computer screen and notice the date in the corner. It says 2027. Panicked, you begin running house to house, barging in the front door, and dashing to any computer or laptop that you can find. They all say the same thing. The year is 2027. But when you go online, everyone is there behaving as if the year is 2024. One thing that stands out more and more as you proceed is the uneasiness that you feel in response to this eerie and profound silence, and you feel as if you're going to vomit. The harrowing reality of your situation begins to take its first foothold in your mind. All of humanity has vanished. All living creatures have just vanished completely, and you were left behind. You are in an alternate reality where the year is 2027, and you are the only person left on Earth. Where do you go from here?
Wow.
Sounds kind of
You should
scary.
write a book. That's
Ah!
good. Okay, can I just put up mine?
Yeah.
Bust into Mad Max survivor mode.
I'm good. I love it. I don't know what I would do.
No, you go find a freaking garden. You're gonna starve.
Yeah, right. I think like
Yeah, is there any seeds? Where's the water? Yeah,
like if we're
man.
being practical, I would probably go to like a grocery store first and see what was still good, and then like
No,
try to grow
really.
my own food.
The canned good, damn it. No, the wrong day. 2020, whatever. Oh.
Oh my gosh, all the food would be oh my gosh, all the food would be expired. I just thought of that. You have to go get like canned food.
Well,
and then
yeah.
like grow your own.
And the frozen food, ew. And
if you're able to grow your own. Oh my gosh, wow.
So you have to go into survivor mode because you've got to, eat and water and find a mansion that has a big pool and the pool cleaner's been going and it's been refilling itself. I don't know.
Carlos said, look for others. There are no others, Carlos. You're the only one.
I would actually, I did say that I would go see the world. Get an RV and go see the world. There you go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Go on the Survey Monkey link, Friday Foods poll at the top of the description. Enter your answer, and at the end of the show, we're going to share a few answers, and however many we have time for. But
like always, what would Debbie do? You know what I do? I would where's the nearest? I'm gonna go play in the jewelry store. I'm gonna go to the White House and sit in the Oval Office. I've got to find gas though.
Yeah, I would go get like a plane and fly it or something. I mean, I don't know how to land a plane. I don't know how to land a plane, but we'd figure it out.
Well, what the heck is that? It doesn't matter.
I'm sure I could get it off the ground. It's just like, could I land it again? I don't know.
Don't do that, Matty. Don't do that. I would find a commune. Some commune where there's some straggly plants and they got good tank of water and all that stuff. There you go. But I would definitely go see places I want to see and just play with the stuff. Like I could have a Rembrandt in my trailer that I'm hauling behind my huge SUV. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. Hitch on a tank of water, hitch on a tank of gas, and go see the world. All right, this was a lot of fun. We are going to go ahead and start picking. So how we do this, it's random. We randomly pick. Okay. And if you don't get picked, come back on the next time, which is next week, and just say, I didn't get picked. Can I get a reading? And we will probably give you a reading. So do we want to do a spin? Do you want to do a spin?
Let's do a spin.
If you guys want, you can get a reading and get a spin tonight. Okay. If you want. But the reading, we're going to do a spin first. So Matty and I are going to count down 10 to 1. And so say you want a spin, write the word spin. And the last person, when we get down to that one, is going to get a spin on the wheel. All right.
So essentially, when we are on 1 second, that's when you want to enter it and try to be the last person to do it. Right?
Or put it over and over if you want.
Yeah.
Are we ready to count it down?
Okay. All right. Wait. Hold on. I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Right.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sarah.
Looks like it was Sarah. Atlas. Oh, no, who was it?
It was Sarah. It was
Sarah.
there.
Okay.
I can't click on it. Everybody's putting spin.
Sarah, Ruthorn. Here we go. Wait, hold on.
I told everybody I'm doing this so that you can play with that. Yay. Oh, we have to do the applause next time. All right, I'm going to spin. Here we go. You got the color purple. Okay, this is the card, Sarah. So this is an oracle card, and it is about cleansing. Well, she doesn't have clothes on, but okay. So it's like, I looked and went, oh, naked person. I don't want to get censored. Okay. So cleansing. And so I, kind of intuitively selected all these things because I wanted to give real oracle reading to people. And so this is all about making sure that you cleanse your aura in your home and you get all the negative energy out. So it's just a little reminder for you to go for it, whether it's sage or holy water or just seeing the white light everywhere. Go ahead and make sure your surroundings and your bubble, we all know that bubble that we have to keep clear, is all cleansed. And I tend to forget doing that all the time. So go ahead. There's your message, is to make sure that you clear out all negative energy and bring in positive. So very good. There you go. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and select, you guys. I'm doing the tarot deck, straight deck, Rider Waite, and I can look at you know what? I can look at August, September, October, 3 months, but I'm not responsible for the last of July if something goes on.
I'm done.
August, September, October, or one certain month this year I can look at, or general reading or a question. Okay. So I am going to go find someone right now.
I've selected already. Can I start?
Oh, go ahead.
I've selected Raquel. What's coming up for me within the next 3 months, August through October? Thank you. So, I'm still pulling a couple cards. Hold on.
A bishop. I'm with you. We'll go together.
Wait, what?
It's inside thing.
Oh, okay.
He says he's going to go see Elon and see if there's prototypes. Go to the White House.
Elon is not there.
No, go to the
No
White
one is
House.
there. No one's there.
Well, we're going to go to his house.
Okay, that's
we'll
okay.
Go to the White House, and we're going to go to his home and see if we can get a flying Tesla. There we go. He'll have the prototypes, in one of those garages.
Did you know Elon Musk has he sent a Tesla into orbit around Mars? So there's just like a Tesla orbiting Mars.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that hilarious? I think that's so funny.
Okay, I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to go find someone, and I will write their names in the comments.
Alrighty. Okay, Raquel. Raquel, are you going through a breakup? Can you answer in the comments? It depends on how that will determine how I read this. Are you going through a breakup, Raquel? Or did you just recently? Or maybe is your relationship rocky? I did years ago, but it's still hard for me. Okay, so you're still dealing with that. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's see. Okay. Well, it's still rocky for you, but so that makes this first month make more sense. So for August, it looks like there's a big change that's coming in August. You have some sort of intuitive or some sort of like intuitive guidance or an intuitive insight that comes through, and it really helps alleviate some of these symptoms you've been carrying from this breakup. The just the lingering feelings that have been hard to deal with. It does look like there's relief coming in that regard. And this. So the stages of grieving, there's one stage that is anger, and it does look like you're still dealing with, at times, some of that. And I think that's really where the breakthrough comes, is that the anger subsides. Because when the anger subsides, acceptance has room to come in. And so I think that's where this is going. I'm going to pull some inner guidance messages. It says abundance and strength and courage. So in August, there's big changes that come that not only alleviate some of the anger you felt, and more acceptance comes in, but it looks like also you start to enjoy life a bit more. You start to find your own strength and courage. And there's this abundance that comes from that, because when you are operating from that space, you are then seeking that out and bringing it back to you, to yourself. You know, it's the law of attraction. So this brings in a lot. Now, these things come in waves though. So in September, it does look like some emotional baggage is still brought back up. Now, this has to do with possibly what am I going to say? You start to think about what you really want in life, what you're really looking for in a partner, and what you're really looking for out of a relationship, and for yourself in general. And you start to align your thoughts and your behavior. So you align your behavior with your actions. And so a lot of the times sometimes we don't really think about this, but it's like a lot of the times we haven't aligned our behavior with our actions. We haven't we say we want better for ourselves. We say we want this, we want that. But then we don't, but then we make the same decisions that bring us back to the same outcomes that don't get us those things. Or if you're in so this is just in general, I'm not talking about you right now on this part, but if you're in a relationship and, like, let's say, when you're angry, you want your partner to understand you. You want to bring closeness. You want to bring this mutual level of respect, right? But then sometimes in your anger, you act out and you say things, or you behave in a way where you shut down or push them away. And it's like, that's not aligning your behavior with your action. I mean, with your behavior with your thoughts. Like, what you want and the things you want, you're acting and behaving in a way that's not going to get that, right? So anyway, that's just an example. What I'm saying is, you're going to start to examine how some of the behaviors that you have when you act out from your emotions are not in alignment to bring you the things that you want and the things you desire. And you start to put that work in. It really stands out to you, and you start to chip away at those things. The Seven of Coins is here, which is watering the garden. I'm sorry, it's putting the work in and the effort, and watering the garden essentially. And you need to just be patient. This also could be pointing to, there might be a person who is a friend who begins to tell you that they have feelings for you. This is in September. And this kind of triggers you because you don't have the most trust for, like, that type of a dynamic, or like, you don't trust people that easily. And it might kind of worry you. This is just potentially, I don't know if that's exactly what's going to happen, but for sure you're going to be focusing on your happiness. You're going to be focusing on your passions. You're going to be focusing on the wisdom that experience has brought you, on keeping yourself calm in situations that you maybe let your emotions get the best of you, and really focusing on the dreams you have of what love is, and understanding that there is some work still to be done on your end, and that's not a bad thing. The inner guidance messages for September say love, joy, and freedom. Yep, looking how to cultivate that yourself. And stop identifying with it. It looks like in September you really figure out that all these things, these thoughts that you've had about being less than or not enough, or that if somebody's ever told you you're too much, my favorite response to that one, by the way, is if someone says, you're too much, or you're too much, you do too much. It's like, okay, I'm too much. Go find less then. Go find less if I'm too much. you know, because the right person's not going to tell you you're too much. They're going to want to learn. They're going to want to figure it out with you. But you also have to be humble and realize that maybe there were times you were a little dramatic. Maybe there were, I wouldn't say too much, but maybe there were times you let your emotions get the best of you and you kind of didn't take as much responsibility as you should have, and you kind of let it spill over, and it maybe harmed another person in the process, you know. But that's okay. I mean, we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. You need to stop identifying with the things that people have said to you, or identify. You need to, how do I say, observe, don't absorb, or witness, don't identify. So you are not your mistakes. You are not what other people's opinions of you may have been, or poor opinions of you may have been. That's not your identity. That's not who you are. Okay. So, and then you really start to trust that and understand that more. Now, in October, I do see a new opportunity of love. Now, the issue here, though, is that you're defensive. You have a wall up and you're afraid to give. But in October, if you do meet somebody that you start to, maybe you have feelings for, but you're just a little wary and afraid, or scared and fearful of what it could be or what it could turn out to be, you're being asked to go for it, and also just breathe through it, go for it. You're being asked to give, try again, to give, to put the wall down, to not be defensive, because it does look like this could be an important relationship. It's a dissolve into here. You're being asked to go for it and take this opportunity. The It could just be a friendship too. It doesn't need to necessarily start out romantic. I do get intuitively that it will be romantic, but um, if you feel more comfortable cultivating a friendship first, then that's okay. But really focusing on taking that wall down and opening your heart back up to the possibilities of being vulnerable with another person again. I'm going to pull a crystal card for you. You got Jasper, and we'll see one more. And Topaz. Jasper, stress is a part of life. Sometimes it seems like the stress is unbearable. That's where this beautiful stone comes in. Place this under your pillow at night, and peaceful, calming dreams will come. It brings inner strength, balance, and courage. Did we not already see that here? Look at that. Red, both red. And then Topaz. This stone has an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It sheds light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to achieve your goals. I was just saying this. It brings about self-trust and abundance. Look at that. It brings about self-trust and abundance and confidence. Everything in your life looks clearer with this stone. I was literally just saying all that. So, if you like crystals and you'd like to get some jasper and topaz, these are your two that are really going to benefit you the most at this time. Okay, and better things are coming just over these next 3 months. That's all I have for you this evening.
That was great. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Aaron, do you like have ghosts? Do you like have paranormal stuff going on? Are you a psychic? Because I'm telling you, there was a persistent ghost in here, and I'm like, okay, I got this. You can back off. And you have these cards that are amazing. So let me tell you what I do have for you. So I'm just doing kind of a general reading for you. The death card comes down first for you, but it's a good card. And it's wanting a big change in your life, like a different change maybe in living, and wanting that to come, to transform to something else. So this comes down and tells me a little bit about you. You have this new beginning crossing over you in temporary energy. Like, okay, here it comes. I also get a celebration or a party coming in the future for you. And I also get the paranormal card. The oracle card is in the past position of communicating with the other side, a lot of stuff about ghosts, maybe paranormal activity, but communication with the other side. So it shows me something's been going on. Now, what I do have on your path is a woman that is very money minded. And I also get good news of money. So this person also can give good advice about money and finances. And you do right after that get good news of money coming ahead. Now, when I'm talking about ghosts and all that stuff and intuitive ability, you have the High Priestess card, which is my card for anybody that's got really good power, energy, or abilities to attract or communicate with the other side. So, FYI. Now, on your path, they did show me the Tower card, which means something comes out of nowhere, kind of an unexpected thing. So, I wanted to find out what is coming up that kind of just presents itself and you're surprised, and it's probably not a great thing. I get that it has to do with the home that you're living in. Also, challenges that are coming, and also a little bit of feeling a little left out of the money or left out of I should be making more money or something like that. But I want to go more with the home. So I feel like something's going to come that you go, oh, I didn't see that coming. That came out of the blue, and I get it connected to the home and a challenging event. Okay. I do see something good coming in for you, really good. Like an idea comes, and jump on it really fast and successfully implement that idea. I get that this is going to be a really positive change for you. You have the justice card, which sometimes means legal situations, but it also is my card of saying you've made the right decision. And that's what I have for you tonight. And I haven't been able to see any if you wrote anything, because I have to scroll down. So.
I think we should do a spin.
All right. That's great. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm like, where are these ghosts coming from? Like ghosts. I'm like, oh, okay. I enjoy having a lot of ghosts. Okay, you guys. If you want an oracle card and the spinning thing, then you're going to be just typing spin, spin, spin. Just keep it going. We're going to count down and see who gets that card.
I think only one of us should count down.
Okay, you do it then.
Okay. All right. So, we're going to start right now. So type spin. Be the last person to type spin, okay? 10, 9. Wait, you can see. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Carlos. That was Carlos.
Carlos.
I'm trying to hide these. These are going too fast. I can't click on Carlos.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay. Yay. That's a applause. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna spin for Carlos. Did I bring the spin? Yeah, the spinner's up. That color's gone. We're gonna keep going. Okay, we have indigo. Indigo. Okay, here we go, Carlos. Upside down. Boundaries. Oh my gosh. Now I do know Carlos. Was this perfect? Let me get this on camera. Boundaries. Okay. Set your boundaries and stick with it. And you know what I mean. This couldn't have been more perfect for anybody. So set those boundaries. Don't let anybody cross them, Carlos. And stick to it. All right. And that is your card from the other side. Great. Wow. Amazing.
Boundaries are a difficult one.
Did you do your special little spin thing?
I
didn't
did.
see. Okay. I'm spacing out.
It's okay.
All right. Where are we? Where are we now?
Boundaries are a hard one.
I know, but you're going to stick to it. He set some. Keep to it.
Keep in mind, here's the thing with boundaries. Keep in mind, boundaries are not restrictions you place on others. They are invitations to allow other people into your space to have the most, have the best chance at having a healthy relationship with you. So if you ever find yourself setting a boundary and you are, telling somebody what they can't do, then that is not really a boundary. That's more of a, demanding. That's more of a demand and such. But so boundaries are essentially, they're not thick walls that are impenetrable. They are lines in the sand that we draw and we communicate to other people that they can be negotiated and they can be somewhat moved. A boundary can say like, okay, I'm willing to compromise on that. Here's where I stand right now. And then, that can maybe change in the future. But if you find yourself setting like really harsh boundaries where you're like, no more of this and and I'm done. And that is an indicator that you've waited too long to communicate something. If you're feeling like you need to take such a drastic measure, you've waited too long to say something, to communicate it, and that boundary is now more of a, it's kind of like an ultimatum. So you got to be careful around that. Um, it's a good indicator in your life that you don't know how to set boundaries that well. If you find yourself setting those harsh and rigid boundaries at the last moment, giving people ultimatums. So just examine that. But alrighty. Anyway, let's see. I've chosen. Where are they? Valerian. I don't know what TR is. I am from TR. Love next 3 months. What's TR? Trinidad? No, I don't know. We'll see though. Okay. Love next 3 months. Love. Oh, Valerian, I see your new comment. It says, is there any way I can get a reading? I'm new. I don't know how this works. Well, you got picked. It's just random. So you put it in just like you did. And oh, wait. I see the flag now. Okay, on my computer, it says TR. What is that flag? What is that flag? I can't see it. It's really small on my phone. I need a lesson in geography. There's a half moon. Is it Turkey? TR, Turkey? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, people are saying Turkey. Okay, cool. So the TR, and then what I can barely, make out here, it looks like Turkey. And everyone's confirming that. Cool. All right. Well, greetings from Turkey. All right, let's see. Love next 3 months. For Valerian, next 3 months in love. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Looking good. Okay, Valerian, answer me in the chat. Did you just meet somebody, or is something going really well and you're thinking of like taking the next step? Let me know in the chat. And to answer everybody in the comments, we randomly select. There is no order, there's no list, there's no rhyme or reason to the way we select our readings. They are completely random selection. So if you just enter it into the chat, you may get randomly selected, you may not. And if you don't, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can come back and let us know, hey, I would really appreciate a reading. I haven't, I was here and I didn't get selected. So we usually, if we see that, we try to, cater to that. So, but 100% random, okay, guys? So nobody's being favored or selected. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see. Valerian says, there are some people, but none I'm clicking with, and when I like someone, they aren't consistent. Okay. Because I have a guy who I left because he was an indecisive Gemini. Okay. An indecisive Gemini. That's funny. Sorry. Geminis. They always get a bad rap. Geminis. Geminis and Scorpios get the most hate. That's funny. Okay. Well, at first I was reading this like, so here's how it's funny how intuition works. At first I was reading this like, oh, you're gonna meet a girl. And then I was like, wait. And then my intuition said, but Valerian is not Valerian is a girl and is female. And so and then you said in your comment, you said you met a guy. And so I'm just wondering, if you are female, this makes more sense here what this is saying, because the Empress card is I feel like what this is saying is like you need to make a commitment to yourself. There's something that you kind of aren't looking at yourself the way you need to. You need to make a higher commitment to yourself. Yeah, see, I am female. That makes more sense. My intuition was telling me, even though I was trying to read this like you weren't. So yeah, you need to make a higher commitment to yourself, Valerian. Um, this has to do with work in some sort of professional setting. You you may be focused on the wrong thing right now, and that could be causing some of this upset in your life. I do see here, it's so interesting. We've got the Three of Coins here has these scorpions on it, and it's funny that you just said, what'd you say? Scorpions are less annoying to me. I'm a Scorpio, if you can see. But yeah, so don't hit on the Scorpios, okay? Because we're amazing. But anyway, what I see here, I was just pointing that out, but what I see here is this need to commit to self, this need to commit to you're coming into your divine femininity. You're really looking at what gets you, what speaks to your heart, and where is your passion lying. I feel like you're in a position right now where you're not doing what you could be, where you what makes you happy and what fulfills you. I think you have if you have a job, if it's mundane, and you're kind of just going through the motions, and you're kind of just put in like, you're not really living the way you want to be living, and you're just kind of dealing with things as they come. And so you need to get back behind the cart. You have the cart ahead of the horse right now, and it's just running rampant, and you're just kind of going with wherever it takes you. But you can get back into the driver's seat. I do see, yeah, look at that. The past is gone. The past is gone. The past only exists in your mind. That's the only place. Feel it. Here's what a lot of the time, I don't know if you can see that. A lot of the times when we are stuck on something, it's because we have yet to actually allow ourselves to feel it. And it's so interesting because our mind, when you're thinking about it and you're ruminating on something, you think you're feeling it. You think like, oh, these feelings are enough. But really, you're just like, that's your brain intellectualizing something. And then you get stuck in the into the analyzing of that and the intellectualizing of these things. And you get into these ruminating thoughts that And and you think you're doing it, but really that's just anxiety, and that's overwhelming, and it's dysregulating your body. You're not actually feeling these things. And what I mean by that is the you're kind of just strengthening how much it's rooted into you, and it's going to keep coming up, instead of actually allowing yourself to feel it, accepting it, and letting it go. When we feel our emotions, we release them. Otherwise, they get pent up in our body and held there. And so what you're being asked to do is accept something about the past, something, and make this commitment to yourself that you're going to, step forward into your into a new you, into a new future. And you have to do the way you have to do this is by feeling what the things you've been tucking away into the little corners. You're like, oh, that feels uncomfortable, I don't like that, let's put that somewhere. Or that makes me uneasy, I don't like that, like let's distract myself in that. All those things are still inside of you, and so that is what is bringing up this rumination, is because it's the reason these thoughts keep coming. So anything, the heart, how do I say, the brain continues to talk about what the mind continues to talk about what the heart wants to heal. So if you find yourself stuck on something, your heart is saying that's a sign that's saying your heart is like, it wants to heal that. It's saying, this is in my body, it's stuck here, that's why I keep ruminating on it, and so that's what I need to allow myself to feel. um I do see in the month of September that you may have a new love opportunity, but again, you're kind of defensive. And you maybe, it says decide, beloved one. Ooh, I want to say this. In the month of September, you have somebody come in that is actually very serious about a relationship with you, and you have to make a decision, but you might talk yourself out of it because you're so defensive, and you're trying to keep yourself protected. And so you may have already done that. You said right here, where is it? You said, um there are people, but I'm not clicking with them, and when I like someone, they aren't consistent. So you may have even tricked yourself in the moment to think like, oh, I'm not clicking with this person, but is it maybe because you're searching for something to be wrong? Maybe in a way you're subconsciously searching for errors. It's called flaw finding. And you may find reasons to like not let, it's actually a way to protect yourself. You find reasons to like not really get close to a person because you're actually afraid of it really working out. And you don't want, it's this preemptive protection that you're doing. Because it does look like someone, I have a feeling this has happened before, but again, in September, a beloved one comes in. It has the potential, but you have to make a decision if you're going to let that wall down. And then in October, I do see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's the star card here, which is clarity about something. And the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like a card where it's like, if you're so focused on the negative, then you'll never see the opportunities coming. And it's this discontentment and apathetic idea. But the star is here. So what that tells me is that maybe there's clarity on the reasons you maybe were ruminating in those thoughts. Maybe you allow yourself to feel, and then you decide to put those walls down, and that's when it really starts to open up for you, because the King of Coins here is loyalty. Maybe you do decide to trust again, or be allow, or you do see how this person's character speaks, and you do think that they would be committed and loyal, and so you allow yourself to kind of put the Four of Cups energy aside, and the defensiveness aside. I do see, oh, okay, so it does look like you're going to meet somebody and you're going to be taking it slow with them. You do make the decision to put the walls down and take it slow, and kind of gracefully go into this, giving you give grace to yourself, and you open back up. Now, I don't see this. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. It does look like this is going to be a slow and steady relationship. You're going to meet somebody within the next, not next month, but within the 2 months after, and it's going to go slow, but it looks pretty promising. You step outside of your comfort zone with them. You find yourself making decisions that go against maybe what your mind said. You're following your heart more. And I do see this playing in your favor and being something that brings a lot of transition into your life. So all I'm gonna say is go, yeah, take it one step at a time. And the moment you start to feel, truly feel the things that you've been pushing away and not wanting to deal with is the moment you will start to feel true healing. And when that happens, that's when this person comes in and you take a chance on them. And at the same time, they take a chance on you. And it does look like it works out well. I'm going to pull a couple crystal cards for you. Fluorite. Ooh, I love fluorite. Fluorite is, my friends gifted me fluorite after a heartbreak I had a long, long, long time ago. And it's one of the most beneficial stones for that. And it marks the time of true transition and healing. So that really coincides with what we've been saying here. But fluorite, aligning all your chakras and bringing all that energy into your physical body is what this clear, beautiful stone is known for. It is also known to stimulate the crown chakra and enhance the effects of other crystals and stones. This is a must-have for any true crystal lover. I love fluorite. Fluorite's great. And then we've got crystallite. This deep colored stone comes from the serpentine group of stones. It is especially useful to attract and manifest your needs. Known to clear the heart chakra, it will help you inject energy into your being. You will be filled with energy and positivity. Yeah, you've got some old energy in there that you really just need to clear out, and you truly feel it and make way for it. So fluorite and crystallite are definitely useful in that regard. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
Oh, that was great. Wow. Fantastic reading. Okay. This is the one I found. Okay. How do you pronounce your name? Oh my goodness. Can I just say gay? Gay, yeah. Okay. Okay. I have some cards for you here. And so the first four cards represent you a little bit, who you are, what energy's crossing over. I'm going to look a little at the future and the past. This is showing me a brand new beginning. Like you're all about, I need a brand new beginning. Crossing you in temporary energy, however, is this energy of waiting on something, waiting to see what's going to happen. So I'm kind of waiting here. That kind of is a slow energy card. When we were talking about, Matty was talking about fluorite in going with the flow and opening up an area to go forward. This is a little bit more stuck. And so, but I feel like you're waiting on some kind of thing to happen or see what's going to happen. I do get an ambitious woman here. This could be you or someone else that comes in. So I do feel like there's somebody that is a good friend, steeped in business, and also ambitious and motivated. So this again can be you or somebody coming in the future to help you as a friend. Past position again is that stuck energy of not seeing clearly, kind of waiting, kind of protecting yourself and waiting and kind of seeing what's going to happen. So something is going on here. They do show me that money's going to come in on a regular basis with the potential to grow. So you find that out. I see you knowing that's going to come ahead, even though I do see ahead where you might feel like, well, I didn't get enough money. It shows me a decision on a relationship or love. You have the lover's card, and I interpret this as making choices in love and romance. So there's a question here about relationship. Now, I do see some fears, and I took some more cards to say, why do I see some fear on your path? And it shows me a lot of worry, but too much worry, possibly over an entrepreneurial endeavor or a business and its success. I'm not really worried for you, so bring that down. I do get a sticker moment. You get a sticker right on your forehead that says responsible. responsible. I really feel like you put a lot of hard work and effort to get your success in what you do. And this is a very good character card. Now, I do get a money-minded woman on your path. This is her theme. So with this woman, she can give good advice about finances, because I do feel like you're going to go, well, I'm left out of the money, or I didn't get enough money, or I should be making more money. So we do have someone that steps in that knows about money that can help you on that. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
There we go.
Wait, hold on one second.
Oh, no.
I can't really read it. It was too big. Responsible.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you capable? Then you have a double sticker moment.
Oh, capable. Let me put one on. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, I'm very, yeah, no, I swear, I love your sticker moments. I have all these labels, and we should just we should have a sticker moment day.
Yeah, it comes up once in a while, and I love saying, this is such a good thing about you, and a great asset, a great tool, whatever, good character. So I love when I have my sticker moments, and she had it. I haven't read anybody's stuff.
We're gonna go to the Friday Feuds poll and get people's answers. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, you guys. It was a poll where you woke up in an alternate reality, and what's it called? It was asking what you would do. So let's see.
If you woke up and it's in the future and there's no living thing on the planet but you, what would you do? What's the first thing that you would do?
Okay, let's see. Oh, I like this answer. Somebody said, I would Google to see what happened to everyone and if it was written about in any news articles, and then I'd gather food and find a nice place to stay. Yep. That's interesting, because the internet was everyone on the internet was in 2024 still, so maybe it would have something about.
Maybe something like,
holy
crap, here comes a big meteor.
Or maybe as time went on, maybe there would be, maybe you would see on the internet back in 2024 that something happened.
Something there.
And then you'd be like, oh, okay, that's actually a good answer. I love that. Yeah. Somebody says, say a little prayer hoping to see what happens. Okay. Someone said, I would detonate the nuclear arsenal. Oh, who
said that? I love it. Oh, you don't know. It's anonymous, isn't it? That was a great answer. Dig your own grave, get in it, blow it up.
Just blow it all up. F it, right? I'm done. Barefoot, I would stand outside, connect with the universe, and start a personal body mapping to try and ground myself in the first instance. Once grounded, I would then speak to my angels and the universe, asking for them to guide me in this bizarre moment. I love that.
Aww.
And it said, this person said, laughing my LMAO, go on YouTube to find out what happened between the year 2024 and 27. Alien takeover, question mark. Someone said, enjoy the silence, read a book, and think this is what it took to get peace and quiet. And to think this is what it took to get peace and quiet.
And the Google was Raquel. That was her.
Okay. I love that. And then someone said, someone said, to the heart of Times Square and meditate in the middle of the eerie silence. Ooh.
Ooh.
Someone said, live. I would just live, kick it in survival mode, and eventually go see the world. And then another person said, I would go to Area 51 and finally see what all the secrecy was about. And I would see if there really are secret tunnels under the Denver airport.
Oh, good ones. My dad told us that he didn't see any aliens at Area 51. So we go, whatever. He would have lost his retirement if he gave any information to us anyway.
Yeah, he was lying. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
All right.
I love reading Whitley Strieber's books. And if you guys are into UFOs, you go back and, read those things. And it really all makes sense as to that there are UFOs and aliens. So, yeah. And, they have that thing where they said that they go into the UFOs and they, what is it called when you take something and you take it apart and you go back and in its manufacturing?
Reverse engineering.
Yes, yes. And so, in how we, have microwaves and stuff. I think, and I really do feel like they need to just tell us the truth. Let us go. Oh, I can't say that word, can I? Something bat crazy, because there will be people, and they will get their guns, and the way the world is right now, they're heading goofy right now. Matter of fact, let me throw this in. Oh, I'm sorry, Maddie. I'm going to be doing a show, and I'm going to be, looking at the future. I got a list here, and people have given me White House, and of course, who's going to be president. And I already took some stuff on that, and all kinds of different answers people want. And so, if you have something you want me to look at on a show, that I'm going to be looking at all these questions, just write me at psychicfixes@gmail, and I'll add it to my list. Because
Okay.
I need to know about these things. And I said it's time for me. I'm going to be looking to see if there's a World War III. Some of the people that want to know about if Harry will be king, somebody predicted that. So I want to go and look that up. And just cancer cures. Are we going to have a civil war? All these I got a whole list here. So if you have a certain burning question, I'll be doing that on a show. What does
I
it
love that,
say?
Debbie.
You're abducted?
Abductable.
Abductable. You're so abductable. The aliens will want you. And
Abductable.
I'm at you're very tasty. I'm going back to the Twilight. Was it the Twilight? No, was it the Twilight Zone where they had their Bible, the Bible. They translated. The guy's going up the stairs. It's a cookbook on how to cook humans. That was like the best
I'm
episode.
so done. No, I've never seen that. That's hilarious.
Ah, so good. Oh, I spoiled it. Spoiler.
No, it's okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That was a fun survey. I enjoyed your guys' responses. Happy Fluid Friday. Thank you for playing What's in Your Cup. And we'll be back on Monday. But we hope you have a beautiful and safe, lovely weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was it, right?
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of new people. And hi, Dallas. Hi, Peter. Hi, Bishop. But we couldn't get to you, so please come in and say, hey, on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Just say, you said to let us know that we couldn't get to you, and we'll try to get you a reading on Monday.
Yeah, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we didn't get to you, please return. We'll be back Monday. And for those of you who are wondering why I have a sticker on my head that says abductable, it's because Debbie likes to do sticker moments, and I think it's the best part of her readings. And so my sticker moment says I'm abductable. Anyway, because we were just talking about aliens, but
only for aliens. We don't need anybody coming in a van.
Oh, please don't.
Michael and I will have to rescue you. It's like Scooby-Doo.
What an ending to the show. Somebody in masks come and I get beat over the head and dragged off, and then the show ends.
And we can make that happen.
I'm so done. Okay,
you guys.
All right, you guys.
Say goodnight.
Thank you. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you so much for coming to our